Welcome back to King Family Cattle. I'm Caden. I'm hiding in the barn today. The high right now is 98 degrees with over 60% humidity, which doesn't sound like a whole lot, but it makes the feel like outside well over 3 digits. Our heat index is pushing 112 right now. It's crazy hot. You can see behind me, probably hear them. The goats are hiding in the barn. Mojo, our horse, is hiding in the barn. The donkeys are hiding under a tree. A lot has happened in the last couple days, and I've not really been able to film it for various reasons, a lot of which I just was rushed and not really prepared. So I'll update you real fast on a few things. Yesterday, our steers for group number 2 went to butcher. They were bigger than the first group. The live weights were both over 1,300 pounds. The white Charolais was pushing 1,400 pounds. Their hanging weights, one was 730, one was 790. So both, I think it was almost 80 pounds heavier for the hanging weights than our first group, but they had the same time on the same ration. I know I didn't document them near as well or near as often as the first group, but I did want to document that this group performed quite a bit better. We'll get them back in about 2.5 weeks, and we'll be able to know exactly how much bring home beef we get. As far as the goats go, you saw me worm a few of the goats. Waddles, she is Mocha's twin. We called her Waddles because she had little waddles on her neck. She actually did end up passing away. After that worming, we noticed that the others began to clear up, which is good. That's what we wanted. Waddles did not, and she got a little worse where she was getting weak. She seemed fine laying down, but she couldn't really get up. When we would help her up, she would again seem fine, but it was just the standing up she couldn't do. So I took a fecal sample to the vet, talked to them. She came back completely negative on worms and parasites. They're not sure what it was, but that afternoon, after the fecal sample came back clear, we found her. She had just not too long before that passed away. So we are down to Buttercup, who's Penelope's mom, Coco, Mocha, who was Waddle's twin, and then the blonde goat, and then that new one that she had a premature kid a couple months ago. That's what we're down to for now. It's always sad losing them, but some things are just out of our control, and we do it the best we can and move forward. Wyatt and I are out here at the barn today. We're going to finally start trying to get this stall cleaned up. Got a big job ahead of us. There's a lot of moisture underneath. Had some heavy rainfall that seeped in, and obviously them going to the bathroom all over it for a while. It's holding a lot of moisture, so it's heavy, and there's a lot of it, a lot of straw bedding, and a lot of hay left over that was wasted. It's gonna be a tough task. We're out here kind of early, trying to beat the heat. It's already pretty humid, so I don't think we had much success beating that, but we're gonna get what we can get done. Hopefully we can get all of it done, and we can make this a cleaner area. We're just gonna start raking up. Wyatt is out here helping me. He has really expressed a lot of interest in helping out more on the farm with all the animals, but goats especially. So this is a really good chore for him to get involved with. We will be paying him for helping us. Anytime he helps us, we will give him some compensation for it. But also, he is fixing to get his very first goat of his own to add out here to the herd. And so if he's gonna own an animal, he's gotta take care of it. And this is probably the suckiest way, but it's something that has to be done. So that is why he is out here helping us do this not so fun but necessary chore. They do what they want. They're good. Can you open the gate?
It's like the baby's like close to peeping.
All right, you watch the goats. Keep the goats away. Coco's right there. We haven't talked about them in a while, but remember the girls here were exposed to a jack for 4 months. So they very well could be bred. The younger one in the back right there is actually starting to kind of get fat like she is. Neither are confirmed, but I'm not gonna get them confirmed. If they have it, if they are bred, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. She is actually looking bred herself as well, but not nearly as much as the younger one behind her. They have I think it's a 14-month pregnancy gestation period. So that would put them having a baby at the very earliest, probably around January. Well, he's done it. He found him one that he really liked and got the deal done. So let's get her unloaded here. And she's up to date on all her shots, so I'm not worried about going ahead and putting her directly in with the rest of them. But let's get these gates set. We'll get her unloaded and then talk a little bit more about her. All right, Miss Dottie is a 1.5 years old. She is a boar cross. She was 92 pounds or 89 pounds, one or the other. She is by far our biggest nanny goat. Just found a wire. Anyway, she's our biggest nanny goat and our second biggest. She's a little bit taller than the Billy, but they're pretty similar in size. Got Buttercup right here. This was Penelope's mom. She is very pregnant. I believe she is due in another month. I'd hate to say 1.5 months because I don't think it'll be quite that long. And that'll put her at full term. So she'll be having us some babies. She had triplets last year. Who knows what she'll have this year. Could be twins, could be triplets. I doubt it's a single baby looking at how big she is. There's Miss Dottie. Miss Dottie is Wyatt's goat. He has earned her. He has done a lot of hard work and saved his money, and that was what he purchased. She might be bred, but we'll find out soon if our Billy starts chasing her. Coco, the brown and white one, and the blonde one, and Mocha here, and the red ear tag are all 18 months old. Penelope's mom with the collar is almost 3. And then here is Miss Dottie. Still has a little bit of the glue from the cell barn tag, but that'll harden and fall off in the next few days. Bit of a size difference. I think that's gonna do it for this one. A lot of different things going on with us and the farm. Sorry, Penelope's mom's headbutting a railroad tie. But Dottie here is a prime example of what can happen when you work hard and set your mind to something. I'm very proud of Wyatt and what he's wanting to do with this and working hard to make it happen. And we appreciate y'all following along. If you hadn't already, please like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all in the next one.